Yeah, it's working. Let's see what will happen. So get ready.
Live streamed, yes. So would you copy the link for YouTube and give it to me so I can also share with other people? All right.
Good morning, Amos. How are you doing?
Good morning, Victor. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Welcome to today's session. We will be talking about how to travel smart using technology applications. So it is another day. First of all, introduce yourself to me quickly, and then we set the ball rolling.
All right, thank you, Victor. My name is Dr. Amos Opon. I am a doctor by PhD, not a medical doctor. I am a co-founder of Labs Connect. I am also the president and the lead researcher of Labs Connect. Thank you.
Yeah, so you had a discussion with me previously about how people struggle to travel abroad, or even if they do travel, there are challenges that they face all the time, of which we are here to talk about Dabs Connect. What exactly is Dabs Connect?
Yes, thank you, Victor. You can really recall facts. Dabs Connect uses big data and AI to help minimize all the challenges that we have on travel abroad as we speak. Now, we use your data to help you minimize errors, minimize inconsistencies, to increase your chance of getting your visa approved. The majority of people do not know that your visa decision, whether acceptance or refusal, depends on how reliable your data is. So we use Labs Connect to critically cross-check your data, you the traveler, your data, and help you minimize errors in your paperwork. Thank you.
Is Dabs Connect a travel agency or a travel and tour company?
I have been receiving these questions a lot. I'm afraid we are not a travel agency, and we are also not a travel abroad company. Also, we do not issue visa. Our role is we help you streamline your data to fit the type of visa you're applying for. Your success, the success of your visa application or refusal, I will group all of them into decision. The decision of your visa application depends on how reliable your data is. Our goal is to help you point out the weaknesses, the errors, the inconsistencies, the reliability in your data. We are not a travel agency, and we do not issue visa. We are a technology company that uses big data and AI to help streamline your travel abroad so you can travel the smart way. Thank you.
So when we say data and paperwork, what exactly are they? What reference do they have with regards to traveling abroad?
Victor, I've known you for a while. I know a little bit about your family. Yourself, if you want to travel to, let's say, Canada, your paperwork alone, it depends on the profile that you provide, can be over 50 pages long. 50 pages long. The visa officer is using these papers that you've given the information to help you decide your faith. So majority of people do not know that your visa approval depends on your data. In addition, your visa refusal also depends on your data and your paperwork. Also, the information you provide and the data you provide for the visa application purpose, it's part of you for the rest of your life. Whether the visa is issued or not, it's part of you for the rest of your life. Then the paperwork that you provide must match in all applications. Let's say you apply for a visa to Canada And then you also apply for a visa to the US. All things being equal, certain information and paperwork must match in the application. Next, the information and paperwork grouped together called data that you provide to any for any visa application. It's part of you the next year now, the next year, 5 years to come, 10 years to come, 30 years to come. The key here is it does not change over time. So when you arrive abroad and later you want to file for permanent residency, citizenship, your data that you provided during your visa application days still counts. Yeah, so it's part of you for the rest of your life. Plus, if you should provide unreliable information in your travel abroad for the visa purpose, it may affect your experience, because if some information is not reliable, you can be deported. It doesn't matter the number of years that you've lived abroad. It can affect you and you can be deported. So it can affect your life. It can also affect that of your loved ones, like your family. As I mentioned, Victor, by yourself, your paperwork alone can be over 50 pages long. It includes your partner, your children, your family, your mom and dad, your siblings. So should you make some errors on the part of, say, your wife in your personal visa application, and you arrive abroad and you want to come help your wife travel to join you, they, of course, would refer to the paperwork you provided as when you apply for a visa for your wife. If it doesn't match what you provided yourself in your own application, it will cost your wife also. It applies to your children, it applies to your siblings, your mom and your dad. So data is key. In fact, data is at the core of everything travel abroad. And all these challenges, that is what DebtConnect is built to help you minimize all these challenges. Thank you.
Now, tell me, there are features or characteristics of paperwork, that makes it an ideal documentation for you to use in your application process. Yes. So if you can throw more light on that, because when you tell people they need to do paperwork or they need to have data, people don't know exactly what kind of documentations, how they should be like, and all that, in order that they will be able to qualify for their application when they put it in.
All right. Thank you. Later, I'll show you some questions that people ask me, still in line with the data. Ideally, your visa application should be minimal of errors, if possible, free from errors, if possible. Reliable data, it's free from errors, or you've been able to minimize the error to the barest minimum. That is something that DebtConnect helps you to do. Then it also has to be consistent and well synchronized. For example, your name, your national ID should match the name on some other documents that you have. Yes, in case they do not match, there's a solution to it. Your address on your CV, all things being equal, should match either your mailing address or your residential address on your visa application. Yes, so there should be consistency and well synchronized traits about your data. Then it qualifies to be a reliable data. DebtConnect helps you to do that. Then is it also reliable and factual? People provide facts that are questionable. I've met people on TV, they graduated from undergrad in say, June 2015. But on the certificate itself, the certificate it's, let's say, August. Just an example. They don't match. Yes. Some visa applications to people demand results that are not realistic as we speak, as of today. Applying for visitor's visa to Canada, as say a tour, for example, as a Ghanaian, might take several days. The last time I checked, it was over 200 days. But then you get the fact to say that your visa application for tour to Canada, applying from Ghana as at now, will take, let's say, a month. That is not factual. So that's going to help you get the right facts right. Yes. And then it also depends on the type of visa that you're looking for, that you're applying for. If you're applying for study permit or a student visa, your paperwork should fit that student. Yes, so it should be tailored and purpose-driven. You're going for a tour, your paperwork should fit that of a tour, of a tourist person. Then if you're going to join your spouse, family reunion, your visa application has to fit more, has to fit a family reunion, not a student. Yes, so a reliable data work is also tailored and purpose-driven. And that is something that DAPS can also help you with. It also has to be clean, clear, and legible. Files that you're supposed to scan or image files, video files, it's supposed to be clear, clean, and legible. Can I, as a visa officer, can I see the details? Yes. For example, studying abroad, for some programs, they do request for demo video. Let's say art, for example, it can be demo video. For some work abroad, they can also request for a demo video. You are a driver, show us that you can drive. If the video you're uploading, the demo video is not of top quality, the chances are that you've already delisted yourself from the list of participants that they're trying to consider. So it has to be clear, clean, and legible. Yes. Another trait is it also has to conform to instructions. Some visa pages do have even limitations on the sizes, the size of the file, the widgets. For example, a passport picture, every country has dimensions for a passport picture. If it doesn't fit, that alone can be used as a point to refuse a visa application. Yes. If the file size is supposed to be, say, 4 megabyte, and then you upload, let's say, 6 megabyte, you're not following the instructions. That is also not reliable paperwork and data. That's going to help you with all these things. Yes. The last that I would like to talk about is your paperwork. A reliable paperwork is well presented. Well presented. It has to be logical. There has to be logic in everything that you're doing. You cannot present a study plan and then be talking about something that has nothing to do with your study. Yes. And then in case you're supposed to attach facts or evidence to support the application, there has to be some sort of orderliness. You have to present your paperwork in a well-organized manner. These traits and many other more, that definitely will help you with qualifies to be an ideal data or paperwork for travel abroad. Thank you.
Now, I believe you've mentioned a lot already, but I still want to know, how is data, tied to existing issues and challenges in traveling abroad? If you can clarify that.
This question is really broad. Actually, it affects everyone. Are you filing the visa application yourself? Is an agent helping you? Is a travel company helping you? The challenges are vast. There are vast. Existing systems, I will use most recent evidence. A couple of weeks ago, came on the news that several people, mostly from Nigeria, have been issued a COS, certificate of sponsorship, to work in the UK. But upon arrival, they found that the jobs they were promised were not real. They do not exist. Yes. Can use data to help minimize those challenges. This way, the COS, you can help you verify the COS, also and institutions to verify whether or not it's open. Yes, that is just one. Admissions. Majority of people do not know that some of the admissions are fake. They are made up. It's already online. You can read all these facts. Aside that one, the type of visa. People are being issued tourist visa, but they've been convinced that it's a working visa. Difference. There's difference. There's information out there on study. There's information out there that if you are older than a certain age, then you don't qualify for study permit as a student visa. Yes, it is factual that as you get older, studying gets quite difficult. But I can tell you, there's even a guy on Instagram, an immigration attorney on Instagram, who has been able to help a client, 57 years old, go study. Yes. So the data and the facts out there, most of them are not reliable. Most of them are not reliable. So I have listed a few of them on the screen. People do not know that the data that you provide has short-term consequences, medium, long-term effects, but they do. I already talked about this deportation. Even when you are a citizen, they can deport you when they find unreliable data about you. It also fielded massive errors. I will show you facts in follow-up questions if you have anything like that. I'll show you examples of massive errors, and you'll be surprised the kind of errors that we provide. I already talked about data asymmetry. Your address on your CV is different from your address on your visa application. It's a whole lot. Yes. Then inappropriate formatting and presentation. People do not know that even spelling mistakes and format inconsistencies can cost you your visa. These are the existing challenges that we can use data to help resolve. Then the issue about questionable facts and unreliable information. Lots of facts out there are not real. Yes. I'll give the one other example. In Canada, for example, the fact in Canada now is you can visit Canada with visitor's visa, and then on arrival, they can help you to working permit. According to the government provision, it is true, but it is not easy, as people say it is. You have to go through stressful times to be able to help yourself change your visa from visitor visa to working permit. Yeah, but people sell the information out there that is easy, it's simple, anything like that. Then there's issues about employment abroad. Several employment offers that people have shown me are made up. They're not real. Yes, so DAPS Connect can help you, again, verify employment document that you have, even your visa that you hold. Some people are holding fake visas, but they have no idea. We can help you verify all those. Then other issues about agents. Travel abroad is a hectic process. So you can do by yourself, or you could pay someone to help you do that, of course. But the information out there is agents are not reliable. Yes, and the information that I've heard, it's rather disheartening. But we can use verified data to help you identify the people who can help you. Immigration attorneys, reliable people, based on the data that we have. Yeah, so data is key to the success of your whole process, and your paperwork is also closely tied to your visa output. Yes, so we are here to help you utilize your data to present a case, a well-rounded case for your visa application. Thank you, sir.
Now, let's talk about online applications. For example, we have the e-visa, then we have the LinkedIn, we have Indeed, and many others who people use as a tool in maybe getting their jobs or also facilitating their travel abroad. Tell me a little more about them. How different is your application from these ones?
Thank you, sir. There's iVisa, yes, iVisa exists, LinkedIn also exists, many other more. Rather, none of them stresses on information verification, even before you start the whole process. For instance, you can find a job on LinkedIn, majority of the posts on LinkedIn, you can find some of them, jobs, for example, are not verified. In fact, a couple of weeks ago was information on the news that some people have been scammed on job posts on LinkedIn. Yes. So Uh, iVisa also, for example, you forward them, you fill the form online and they help you with this application. How do you talk about error minimization, format inconsistencies? That is where we come in. That's Connect. We are a technology company that uses big data on you, specific to you, the applicant. Yes, because you are unique according to your data. And we use that unique features of you to help you shape your application. As at now, LinkedIn doesn't do that. iVisa doesn't do that. You fill the forms, then you apply at your own risk. Yes. We have come to help you apply for the visa. If you want to do it by yourself, we can guide you to use the same technology to guide you step by step. If you want an agent to help you, be the agent an individual or a company, we can also use the same technology to help guide you step by step. We can also provide you with access to verified service providers. It could be agents, it could be immigration lawyers, it could be consultants. It could be anyone licensed to help you with the application. Existing systems do not do that. And later, there are other examples that will show you. We also leverage AI and human intelligence to help you minimize the challenges in travel abroad now, still using your data. We are confident that we can help you minimize up to 99% of the challenges in travel abroad as of now using big and reliable data and AI. Yes, thank you.
Who exactly can make use of the dApps Connect application that you have developed or you and your team have developed?
Thank you. dApps Connect team, we have good help who wants to travel any means. So if you are the kind who does not trust people, dApps is built to help you provide support services. You can use the technology to help you with your travel abroad processes step by step. So if you are a self-support individual or a group that you want to apply the visa by yourself, we can to guide you step by step. Yes. So the first group is people who do not want to work with any agency. They want to do it by themselves. So we use dApps Connect to first help you minimize the errors, the inconsistencies, then guide you step by step according to reliable information that we have from your target country's visa unit or the embassy or the consulate. Yes. Second is reliable employers. There exist jobs abroad, and yes, it's not easy to find those jobs, but employers abroad are also looking for labor from developing countries like Africa. Rather, these employers are going through some challenges still in relation with data. dApps Connect can help use data to minimize all this. So employers abroad can also use dApps Connect for the services to recruit employees from Africa to travel abroad. Then there's another group, verified agents, in this case, individual, people who have taken upon themselves to help other people to travel. And as much as you are willing to be verified in detail, you can use dApps Connect. The fear is a lot of people have been scammed with these fake agents or agencies. So in as much as you are ready to be verified, you can also use dApps Connect as a verified agent. Then if you are also a licensed corporate organization, you are registered, you are also ready to be verified, and also use dApps Connect to help people travel abroad. If you are a consultant, let's say you are good at guiding people's CV, and of course you are ready to be verified, you can use dApps Connect. You are an immigration attorney, you can also use dApps Connect. You are at advanced level research, you can use dApps Connect to help people who want to travel abroad for research purposes. Yet, so Any group, be you individual, organization, or institution, that you are willing to be verified, you can use Dapps Connect. Thank you, sir.
We are talking about mobile applications here, okay? Specifically Dapps Connect. We know that some applications are usually on Android phones.
Yes.
And when you have iOS system, it's not able to work on it. So tell me, is your mobile application, Dapps Connect, available on Android and iOS phones or gadgets?
Yes. We have built Dapps Connect to help minimize up to 99% of existing challenges in travel abroad. So we have the Android version, and then we also have then we also have a web application that is reserved for what we call agents. Agents is a service provider, an employer, an immigration attorney, a consultant. You are classified as an agent. And because of justifiable reasons, which we'll justify in the videos, you, the service provider, is supposed to use the web application. And then you, the person who wants to travel abroad, is supposed to use the mobile application. So we have both on iOS, Android, and then web application. Thank you.
I'm much aware that there are applications that are limited to people who would like to have access to them. For example, in the USA, in Canada, in South Africa, in Australia, there are applications that are only accessible to those who live in those countries. So as such, when you live outside that country, you cannot have access to that application. So what I want to find out is that in the case of Dapps Connect, do you allow, or is it accessible to anyone outside the regions of Ghana to download on their gadgets and make use of them easily?
All right. Can you hear me, sir?
I can.
Okay. I cannot hear. That's why I asked if you hear me. Right. Yes, for the availability and utility, Dapps is built to cover a lot of devices.
Yeah, you can use your mic on the computer if possible.
Hello?
Yeah, Amos, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
All right. So Dapps Connect, it's available to a wider audience. The Android version, for example, it's compatible with over 18,000 Android phones, different phones. And then we also have it on iOS. And as of today, we are live in 177 countries and territories. 177. So I can say we are available worldwide. If you are in Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Israel, US, Canada, wherever you can use Dapps Connect. So we have a wide reach that we can help people from wherever you are. Thank you, sir.
Well, tell me, this innovation of Dapps Connect, is it only useful for a limited or specific type of visa? If you understand me, kindly clarify.
Yes, I would take your question to be, do we only help a specific category of visa applications?
That's correct.
No, we help with every type of visa application. Every type of visa application. If you're traveling, study abroad, we can use Apps Connect to help you with your information and paperwork, and then step-by-step guidance. In the travel abroad, we help at every level. The study abroad, we help at every level, be you high school, let's say college, undergraduate, master's, PhD, postdoctorate. We use Apps Connect to help you along all that pathways. Aside study, and even with a study, whatever country that you're traveling to, US, Canada, UK, any country that you're traveling to, we can use that to help you out. Same applies to the tour in terms of the countries. Same applies to the tour, the work, sorry, work visa. If you want to travel to the US for work, Canada for work, Australia, New Zealand, UK, South Africa, like any country you want to travel for work, Apps Connect, we can also help you with that job. And also the work we have for hello, sir, can you hear me?
You've just dropped. If you can turn on your video and come live.
Yes. I believe it's the, what do you call it?
Your video is
connection.
off, so.
Okay. Is it on now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. So, these are all challenges that we have to go through with data issues. Yes. So, aside traveling for study, we also help with traveling for work. And then the working, it could be that you have full-time job, it could be a part-time, it could be skilled, it could be semi-skilled, it could be unskilled. In as much as your paperwork is reliable, and we can help you with the process. And we can also help you, of course, verify the reliability of your paperwork. We do for work, yes. Aside work, there's also tour. You like to travel abroad for tour. We also help with that one. Tourists to France, Australia, New Zealand, wherever you want to tour, we can help you with Apps Connect. Aside tour, we also have for business. For business, are you traveling for trade? Are you traveling for electronic shows? Are you traveling for international conference? Any business type of visa, we can also help you with Apps Connect. Next is family. Are you traveling to join your family, as in your spouse or your son, your daughter, your mom, your dad, your wife, your husband? We can use Apps Connect to help you travel the right way. Yes. Aside family too, we also do for skilled worker migration. Skilled worker migration. There has been an increase in the skilled worker migration. Medical doctors, engineers, software developers. If it's a skilled migration route, we can also use Apps Connect to help you out. And there is relocation. If you're trying to relocate your entire family abroad, we can also use Apps Connect to help you out to travel, you and your family. And there's also the lottery kind, the US lottery, for example. Winning the lottery doesn't guarantee that your visa is issued. Yeah, so we can also use the technology to guide you in terms of paperwork. Yes. So all these and more, any type of visa that you need to travel abroad, we can use Apps Connect to help you do that. Thank you.
Now, I would like to ask for some examples, data related issues that your DAPS Connect has been able to help
Yes.
address previously or in future? Tell us.
Yes. I have met clients, the co-founders of DAPS Connect have met clients in the past, and we've had a lot of issues in terms of the data. On the screen, if you can see the screen now, I have a few of them of the challenges. To the left, I have made the screen. I believe there's some sort of delays on the screen sharing. So viewers check other videos in the future to understand these things that I'm trying to bring out now. First, bank statement. So bank statement do have challenges. Your bank statement can be, it's probably your own, but it may have
You are muted. I cannot hear you from here, Amos.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
All right. The network is not stable. Yes. So bank statement, for example, if you can you hear me, sir? Yeah, okay. Bank statement, for example, it can be your personal bank statement, but there may be challenges that you have no idea. I often give this example. Let's say you print your bank statement and you're applying for a Canadian visa, for example, that requires you to scan and upload. There is a chance that, let's say, a page can be flipped or a page can be forgotten. Yes, so your statement is true, it's genuine, but the paperwork alone can cost you a visa because of the flip or the statements, the basis, many other more we've issued in the for example, date of birth, 1999, 08, yeah, paperwork. You with plan. In another example, some of the implicit, not that explicit. Here in Ghana, we can say my given name is Emozapon. My given name is Emozapon. I'm just translating the local language into English. But on my passport, my given name is not Emozapon. My password, my given name is Amos. Yes, so there are lots of errors. I can confidently tell you that since I traveled abroad in 2014, till now that I've been helping people also travel abroad, I am yet to meet one person, single person, who has no error or who does not suffer from inconsistency in the paperwork. All of them. So we have these in many forms, and we are using DAPS Connect to help people minimize all these challenges. As I said in other videos, some people do not even know that even spelling mistakes and format inconsistencies can cause a problem. Yes, the format inconsistency, mixture of upper cases, lower cases, even type size. It's a whole it had a lot of these issues in the past, and now we are coming out to help people the right way. Yes, so there are many of them. I'll be explaining in other videos later. Thank you.
talk about the privacy and security of the data provided by the applicants or those who use the dapps Connect.
I lost you for a bit. If you come again.
Kindly give us more information about the security and the privacy of data that is uploaded on your system on dapps Connect.
All right. We've built dapps Connect in a much secured way. Your data is when you choose not to share certain sensitive information to other people who do not need to know. Yes, your data is secured. In fact, by design, it will even take smart systems that exist now several years to even be able to hack your password by design, unless you willingly hand over your password to another person. Else, dapps Connect is your data is secure. You in much what about in the used to delete everything, of course. No one can hack into your account unless you willingly open your account to third-party users. For dapps Connect, it's highly secure. We also operate with a much comprehensive data protection policy. Yes, the GDPR, for example, much comprehensive. So your data is secured. Your data is highly secured. Thank you.
Amos, there is always a channel of communication where people who are watching us or who are listening to what we're saying would like to have issues discussed further to be able to understand more and then, if possible, become interested in applying for some of the services that you offer. So tell us, how do they contact you?
Thank you. dapps Connect, we have provided an avenue that you can reach us for free. You should download the dapps Connect app, sign up for free. Process, we actually use a verified Gmail account. Sign up, it's free. Sign up on the app. Once you sign up and log in onto your account, go to me and then find help and support. And the help and support, find report an issue. You can report anything about this video, anything about technology. Any question that you have, any question that you have, and any question that you have.
All right. So, Amos, I just want to say thank you for coming and joining me in this conversation, giving more information about how these things are done. In fact, I believe more people will be interested in knowing more, of which they will definitely have to contact you through the channels that you've provided. Do you have any last words to give before we end the session?
Yes. Thank you, Victor, for your time. We are here to use dapps Connect to help you minimize your travel abroad challenges for good. We're here to help you minimize those challenges now, and the benefits will be now, the future, and the distant future. The distant future. To help you understand what we do, we provide we want to guidance. that we
Thank you, Amos. I think I've lost you there. But I believe that we will have series of this conversation where we will shed more light on all these issues concerning travel abroad, the smart way. Thank you very much for this session, and have a great day. Bye-bye.